Adventure Golf Tour final. Who would it be? Let's find out as we begin the Portuguese Open 2023. Hey, let's do it!
Yes, thank you very much for that introduction. Hello and welcome everyone to this, the 10th event of the WMF World Adventure Golf Tour, the Portuguese Open. We are here in Vilamora Family Golf Park for what should be 2 days of extremely exciting adventure golf. You can see the leaderboard here at the moment gives you some indication of how difficult the course is here. We've got players who have played 11 lanes, 7 lanes on 0 under par. The top 3 at the moment, Mikael Stack, Andre Silva, Martin Lundell, all on 1 under par. So it's a difficult course indeed. I'm just hearing from the producer in my ear that our featured group, and we'll introduce them all in a second, is just about ready to start their first lane, so we'll go over to them in a second. I think what we can see here is Felipe Costa, who's the 3rd player in our featured group, just doing his practice shot. So he'll walk over and he'll pick up that very decent practice shot, and then we'll start. This is live coverage of the Portuguese Open 2023 here at Family Golf Vilamora. It will be Adrian Amy who's first to start here. What you want to do is play this one with a medium weight, medium bounce ball, 52 bounce I've seen some players using. Starting 1 foot over to left, as you can see here, and then rebounding off the right. Some statistics to look out for in the top left corner. The ace percent for this lane is 14.3%. So certainly not a lane where many aces are happening, but that was close for Adrian, starting off the round with an ace. Not quite. He'll pick that up for 2. Over now to Vanette Block as she starts her round. Different strategy here from Vanette, playing the right to left. You can go front door using that strategy, right to left. I think she was just attempting the backdoor shot there though. So 20 centimeters, we're using regulation WMF rules here. 20 centimeters from the bricks, and she'll pick that up for a 2. Finally now, Felipe Costa starting off. I think he'll play a similar shot here to what we just saw Adrian do. So starting off to left, rebound off the right. Yep. Ooh, close again, just like Adrian. That was close to the ace. So to begin with, all 3 of our players starting off with even 2s on lane number 1. Amy to start lane number 2 first now. He'll be playing with a clicker, starting 1 foot to the right of the tee-off map, aiming just to hit the left hump in the middle as he looks at it, the right hump as we can see there. Looks like he didn't hit it hard enough, didn't quite make it up the hill. Okay, so missing a 2 there. Adrian, of our featured group, the first player to drop a shot. Okay, but he gets a 3 there. So he'll be one over for the round. Over now to Vanette. You can see her scorecard there. Starting off lane number 1 with a 2, even par. So again, 20 centimetres for Vanette. And she saves her 2. Over now to Felipe. Oh, it looks like he hit the wrong hump there. Yeah, you want to go off that hump to the left as the players looked at it. It looks like he caught the hump to the right. So Felipe, it's his turn now to attempt to save a 2 after going up the wrong hump. And he's done it. Okay, so Adrian 1 over, Felipe and Vanette at the moment on even.
Something.
We're listening now to Philippe discussing the lane. Possibility of jumping out of the lane, I think he was saying, after you bounce off that rock.
I use it for now.
Okay, so what we should be seeing here, lane 4. We've got a good camera angle to see the bounce off the rock there.
Almost. Nice try.
This is Vanette's shot. Philippe said, nice try. Vanette on 1 over at the moment, but that is a very good shot. It's very difficult to get a consistent bounce off that big rock there as you approach the hole. Over now to Philippe, the only player in our featured group to still be on even par, which is probably where you want to be after these 3 lanes. So watch Felipe's ball here, just bounce off the end of that rock. Oh, it looks like he might have got a bit of an unlucky bounce, but he got away with it. I think he'll be happy with that. It's a little bit of an unlucky bounce. It almost touched the bricks, but he did get away with it. Again, it's one of these lanes where it's tough to get a consistent bounce off that rock. Okay, moving on now to lane number 5 with our featured group here. Adrian, Amy. Heavy ball, we're talking heavy ball, low bounce, up the channel on Adrian's right between the rock and the border, the brick border of the course. Big swing here, left to right on the second shot. Ace, pretty much impossible here. You can see the ace percent, 0%. You're not getting an ace on this hole, you just want a 2. You can hear Adrian saying there he'll have that. That's close enough where the 2 will be possible. And now he's just thinking about that big left to right swing. Watch this ball move. Good two.
Well
Okay,
done.
so he's got a two here. That, in a way, that makes up a little bit for the drop shot earlier. That drop shot, of course, on lane number 2. Over now to Vanette Block with one drop shot herself. Not a bad round by any means so far. Okay, we're looking at the same style here, almost certainly. Down the channel between the rock and the bricks. How's the weight? Not in the bunker, Vanette. No, that's okay. Not quite as good as Adrian's first shot there. Again, Vanette will be facing a big swing from left to right. This is tough. She can make the two here. She'll be very happy. Real challenge here for Vanette Block. Lane number 5. Oh, that's the last thing you want to do. It's too light. Okay, she'll drop a shot there. Vanette Block to 1 over. Over now to Felipe. You can see that lovely clean scorecard so far. Here, that's quite something special. Again, 0% players ace this hole, so you're just looking for the 2. Oh, is he going? He might be going down the left. Not a shot that I've seen too often. Could this be local knowledge? No. No. Okay, so it's the first shot we've seen go into the bunker. These bunkers, because of the rocks in them, are considered hazards. So by the WMF rules that we're playing here, you can either play out the hazard, but you can't really because of the rocks. So the only option you're left with is going back to the place where you started your previous shot from, as Philippe has to do here. Okay, so Philippe, unfortunately, will almost certainly drop at least one shot. This is stroke number 2 for Philippe. He's done the other thing now. He's hit it way too soft. Oh dear, he's kind of chuckling to himself. It's not a happy chuckle. Right, so this is for free, but it's tough. And he's actually left himself a tricky 4. Oh dear. As I said, this lane here is really the first big test on the course, but 3 is sort of acceptable. Philippe right now is looking at potentially missing a 4. He's in a world of trouble here. Oh dear. Oh dear. So that, I think he might have made it. That will be either a 4 or 5 for Philippe. Under after 3. He hasn't got to that tricky 4th lane yet. Adrian aiming there, just finishing off lane number 6. So lane number 6, most players will just start right and trickle down this big hill that you can see. The ball sort of follows a line that allows you to set up for a 2. You can see Vanette doing it here, just trickling it down the hill down. That's a good place to end up. Players would have practiced a lot from that position because it's sort of where the ball naturally goes when you trickle it down the hill. Yes,
Well done,
lovely
Vanette.
shot, Vanette. Fantastic. So she picks up a 2 here on lane number 6. Really, really good. Not an easy hold at all. So Felipe, we can see the 4 on his scorecard. Again, I suspect he'll just be trickling it down this hill, hoping to lay up for a 2. Oh, bit of a rebound shot, a little bit different. Is it going to get him a bit closer to the hole? Maybe a little bit. Again, looking at the statistics in the top left, you can see 0% of players have an ace here. That's not surprising. Lovely. Okay, that's exactly what he needs to try and get some positive momentum back. Felipe Costa picks up a 2 on lane number 6, following a 4.
Good job.
Get the overall leaderboard. Oh, look at that. Felipe and Vanette here. Best of friends. Absolutely fantastic to see Vanette play here. She's been transparent, open with her health problems recently. So just seeing her here, inspiring, will be a role model to a lot of people out there.
Wait.
Overall, we can... Right, Adrian's going now. You saw him nip the rock.
Slow.
Philippe's shouting, winning the ball to slow down. So in terms of the line there from Adrian, it was pretty good. Nipped the rock in the right place. Too hard though. You can hear Philippe shouting at the ball to slow down. If he played that a bit slower, he would have had a good chance there at an ace. Not to be, unfortunately. Oh dear. Oh, that's a bad miss. Okay, Adrian then dropping another shot here on lane 7. That'll bring him to 3 over par. It's a shame after such a good opening shot on that lane. Over now to Vanette. Vanette will be probably looking to do a similar shot there in terms of the bouncing off the first rock, just nipping it towards the end of the rock. Ball moving from left to right as it goes down the green. Get the pace right, you've got every chance of an ace. Okay. Nip the rock. Oh, that looks good.
Go.
Oh.
Nice try.
Very nice try. You could hear Philippe say it there. Very, very nice try. If the pace was just a touch faster, that would have been in a hole. A fantastic shot here from Vanette Block on lane 7. It's the Portuguese Open 2023. No problems there. Vanette will pick that up for 2. Philippe now. Same shot, nipping the rock. How's the pace? Again, not quite enough. Okay, we've seen 3 good lines. Nobody having the perfect combination of pace and direction. However, 3 very good rebounds off that first rock. And we go onwards to lane 8. Okay, Adrian Amy now. You might see on his shirt AA21, a reference to when he scored 21 at Kungälv in Sweden. AA stands for Adrian Amy, not any other type of AA that you might be familiar with. Right, we'll probably see him go for the, well, I say safe 3, it's not even really a safe 3, it's Okay, camera angle change here. It's the second shot of the 3-shot routine. Oh, that's way too pacey. That is a bit too pacey, so you want it to be much closer than that to finish off the 3. The rebound is the right idea, but you want the rebound to finish you off closer to the hole. He has made it though.
Tens
Okay,
linha,
over
tens
to
linha.
Vanette on
Podes
2
puxar para fora,
over.
podes até 20
Not
centímetros.
too bad.
Não puxes os 30 porque vais ficar a descer. Puxa só 10 ou assim.
Some change in the leaderboard we can go over to look at. Rick Baird, Martin Setkowski, Antonio Abreu and Wojtek. Vanette now, the next to attempt lane 8. You can see her first shot there, she's doing a similar thing to Adrian. 3-shot style. As long as you avoid that first bunker on your first shot, you're okay. Now the rebound. It's getting as close to the hole as possible.
Oh,
Very good.
nice try, Vanette.
Yeah, that was a nice try. Good game. It shows you how difficult this course is. Lane 8, ace percent is 0. Just impossible to get an ace here. Okay. That's a 3, but not a bad 3 at all. Leap now, 2 over for the round. Look, probably will be going
Stop.
3 over here. Oh, he's hit that too fast. He might be in a bit of trouble. He might be blocked by that rock. Yeah, he's a bit frustrated, you can hear. He's taking his time with this one, probably thinking about where he's going to rebound. Just try and get close to the hole. Doesn't want another 4, desperately wants to avoid a 4. Yeah, going for the rebound. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. That'd be a 3, which isn't too bad at all here. Right, onwards to lane number 9 for our featured group here at the Portuguese Open 2023.
2.8, it's a good average result.
I take a little off for the people that smash it.
Yes.
I don't want to do that.
No. Be in the rocks, I'm going to put yourself in trouble.
Then I take worse than 5. This
Yeah.
way I take it 30. Maybe a 2 if I'm lucky.
Yeah.
Lane number 9 requiring a sort of finesse shot. Not a Vanette shot, but a finesse shot. Starting left, looking to go in the channel between the rock and the bricks on Adrian's left here. Right, can Adrian pull off this finesse shot? Or going between the rock and the bunker, still requiring finesse. Oh, very good.
Nice stroke,
Very
Adrian.
close.
Well
Yeah,
done.
some encouragement there from Philippe as he confirms.
Really nice.
Really nice, you can hear there.
Vanette. Well done, Adrian.
Good save.
Right, next is Vanette's attempt at the finesse shot here. Such a tight channel, no matter whether you go down the left or down the right, it's tight. Okay, down the right. Oh, just missing the bunker. She's
Get in.
happy with it.
Ooh,
Fantastic shot
Nice.
there again from
nice
Vanette.
speed.
Look, I'll say, however she performs here today, she is an absolute winner and an inspiration. And it is the proudest moment of my career to be able to commentate for such a hero.
Well done, well done.
Saying that
It's
she
in.
is playing fantastically so far. Philippe confirms it's in. And it will be Philippe next. You can see 3 over 1, 4, which really you'd expect to get 3 on that hole. 3 on lane 8 is fair enough. Again, lane 9 ace percentage. This is for everyone that's playing 0%. No one has got an ace here yet today on lane 9. I think it should be possible. Is he through the channel or has he hit the rock? He's hit the rock, but he's managed to stay out of the bunker. Well, that's important. If he was in the bunker, he would have gone back to the tee. And now he's trying to save a 2. He desperately does not want to drop any more shots and put himself out of contention. Oh, he has dropped. Okay. So that'd be 4 over for Philippe if he makes this. He's struggling so far. Yeah, you can see it in his body language, not quite happy with his performance yet so far. Taking a look at the overall leaderboard for today then, we've got 2 people that have finished their round, Rick Bard and Yi Rimpler.
Pencil.
We can see here on even par,
I got it.
1 over par. We're on lane 10, which is the only pipe hole on the course. We'll see the entrance holes in a bit. You're aiming for the middle hole here out of the 3, and you can actually see these holes are smaller than the regulation cups, so it's extremely difficult, first of all, to get the ball into the pipe. If you do manage to get the ball into a pipe, it isn't even an automatic ace. You still have a fairly tricky second shot to make. So again, 0% of players getting an ace, because even if you make it in the correct pipe, it doesn't take you directly to the hole. So objective number 1, mission number 1 here for Adrian on lane 10. Get the ball into the middle of the 3 holes, second furthest from the camera as we're looking at it. And that hole is barely bigger than a mini golf ball. Does move here, right to left, so you aim about a cup right. Oh, see, that's just a perfect demonstration how small those cups are. That looked almost perfect. He had the move there from right to left. Almost perfect. It's cruel, this lane. Okay, and then we'll see what that does at the bottom here. You won't be seeing the ball go into the hole, I'll tell you that much. Adrian now moving downstairs. Taking his time, but that's okay. We know the group in front is close, so there's no need to rush. So this will be his third shot now. We can't see if it goes in, but again, the production team who are in Portugal have been asked not to make any movements when the players move. So yeah, Adrian confirms he got his free. Now, Vanette's attempt, 3 over currently for the round. Vanette's attempt to make it into that tiny second hole, the one in the middle of the lane. Second furthest away from the camera as we're looking at it.
Get in. Well
It's
done.
in. Fantastic again from Vanette. We have seen such a performance here in the first half of the first round from Vanette. Fantastic play so far. And now again, Vanette's turn, walk down the stairs. Hopefully the pipe has chucked her out at a good position, because that was a fantastic shot. A 2 here is essentially quite a difficult ace. You can see Vanette checking the handwritten notes.
Never goes straight in from the.
Sometimes if you had a good bounce back there, but usually not. Ooh.
Oh, it looks like that'd be a free for Vanette. That is a shame. Good first shot. Okay, and Philippe now having a difficult day so far. 4 over for the round, first round here. No, not quite. Not quite. Adrian lipped out, Vanette was straight in. Philippe not catching the hole here. Big exhale of breath. Okay, he'll be looking to get a free here to bring him to 5 over. Looks like Vanette was scaling the railing there to get a good look. Gives Philippe
Thank you, Vanette.
the thumbs up and takes a scorecard. Players are scoring here, and the live stream is powered by the official WMF World Adventure Golf Tour app, also using a paper scorecard as well. So one player from each group uses the app, one player from each group uses the paper scorecard, and the third player from each group does a visual check between the app and the scorecard. Okay, lovely shot there. Gets his free, bringing him to 5 over.
All threes?
Yep.
So in our featured group, we've currently got Adrian 5 over. Vanette's doing the best at the moment, 4 over. Philippe
Yeah.
also on 5 over. Just over halfway round halfway through the first round for our featured group here at the Portuguese Open 2023.
Could have been worse.
Yes, yes. Yeah, not too bad. Bounce. It's okay. It'll be okay.
Got to be a bit careful here with the glass kicker in the sun.
Hold on. Oh.
That's okay. No worries.
Almost a little bit of a friendly altercation there between our featured group.
Full service.
Right, we've just seen Adrian. Next up, Vanette, 4 over at the moment. You see the overall leaderboard in the top right of your screen. Still Martin Sekowski, 1 under par. Rick Baird, even par. Okay, nice solid 2 for Vanette. So Adrian playing glass. His shot would have been to miss a rock down the channel between the bunker and the rock. The ball will move from right to left, curving inwards towards the hole. Oh no, Philippe. Oh, that's the last thing he wants at the moment. Well, the ball went in the bunker, but it did come back out. So if you enter a hazard and then you leave the hazard, staying in the lane without leaving the lane, then you must in fact play the ball from where it lands. So he will be able to play that ball even though it went into a hazard because it stayed on the lane. This round is getting worse. It's not good to see. Obviously, many people consider Philippe to be a champion of international mini golf, making sure as many international players as possible travel around playing adventure golf. He brought some players from his local club, the Azores Island in Portugal, to the Czech Masters this year. He's been instrumental in securing the 11 international players that we have currently for the Portuguese Open. So, sure a lot of people watching at home not like to see him struggling. Okay, Adrian next, lane 12. Oof, ace percentage, look at that, 2.2% of players managing to get an ace. That'll be just one or two of our field of 55. Important thing is the pace here to get up the hill. It's a front door shot. It's a two-tiered green here. The circular green at the end is up a hill, so enough pace to get up the hill. Now you don't want to play
Sorry.
the rebound there. You do want to go front door. He might be thinking, you know, if the pace isn't hard enough, he'll be rolling back down that hill to the beginning, so it could be a reason there that he's overhit it. Oh dear, just peeled off right to left at the end. If he hit that with a bit more pace, that might have gone in. That'd be Adrian, 6 over. Vanette now, currently on 5 over herself. Almost certainly we'll be playing the same shot here. The front door, up the hill. Making sure the pace is good enough that you don't roll back down the hill. Oh, so close. So close. The line was almost perfect there. Almost perfect line. I think only one player here has got an ace today, 2.2%. So with 55 players, that'll be one or two, I imagine. Oh, close. Very, very close there from Vanette. We have seen some fantastic playing today from Vanette. Oh, haven't seen it there though. Okay, so that'd be Vanette, also same as Adrian, moving to 6 over par. Philippe now currently on 6 over par. Looking at his scorecard, he has 4 dropped shots in a row. Needs to turn his round in the opposite direction, really. Start getting some aces if possible, although it's not an easy course to get aces. No, not the best shot there either. We saw what happened with Adrian's ball here. If you don't have the right pace, it will just peel off right to left at the very end. Vanette missed right. Will Philippe be the first person in our featured ground to get a 2? Yes, okay, so all 3 players in our featured group now, Adrian Amy, Vanette Block and Philippe Costa on 6 over par as they go into lane 13. You can see Sekowski. Okay, walking across the bridge here, onwards to lane 13.
Let's go.
Adrian Amy first to attempt lane 13, using a dead ball, starting off to the right. Again, it's another one of those where you've got to go through the channel between the rocks and the bunker. How many times have I said that today? And then you're playing hard against the rock boundary using a dead ball. There you go.
Well done.
Good pace there. It's pretty much what you want. Okay, lovely example of how to get a 2 here on this course by Adrian. How to get a 2 on this lane, rather. That looks good again by Vanette. Maybe a tiny bit too, yeah, a little bit too hard. You want to be sort of directly above the hole. It doesn't have the best angle here. I think it will depend on whether Vanette has practiced this or not. Oh no, again. That's 2 holes in a row, Vanette's been so close.
Unlucky.
Vanette is on 7 over at the moment, and considering how good her first shots have been, you have to say I don't think she deserves to be on 7 over, deserves to be less than that, but look, it is such a difficult course here. But let me say again, Vanette has been playing well. A few rolls of the ball just haven't gone for her.
Yep.
Now a little bit soft for Philippe. The last 5 lanes he has 4 dropped shots. He did make even parlay, he did make a 2 on lane 12, so is that going to help steady him? Yes. Okay, good 2. Try and get that momentum back. There's 2 2s in a row now. As we move to lane 14. Now the scores are registered, we can have a look at the statistics. So it's a safe 2, but not really an ace chance. 2.2% of players getting an ace here, so again that would be just 1 or 2 players achieving the ace. Adrian now. First to attempt the backdoor rebound, laying up for a safe 2.
Good.
Good bounce.
Come on.
Get in. Oh, no, I'm going to let him go back.
So there we go, safe. Should pick this up for a safe 2. Yeah, lovely stuff. Wouldn't really expect too many drop shots on this lane, or drop shots in a row. I have to say as well, they weren't bad shots. There's a few maybe tentative shots. Didn't quite go her way. Vanette now attempting 1 rebound, brings it close to the hole. You can have another rebound as well if you like. Should be another safe 2 here on lane 15. Players may have lane 16 on their minds. We'll see that next. A lot of potential danger on lane 16 coming up. Philippe now 6 over. Yep, okay, again, just laying up for a safe 2. So we've seen three safe 2s. We've seen 3 safe 2s there on lane 14. As we move over to lane 15, it's lane 16, the one that I mentioned earlier, with lots of problems, so not there just yet. Just started his second par. Adrian aiming now, first to play lane 15. There's lots of different shots here, actually, that you can do. Some people try to bounce just on the border of the course before the rock. Looks like what Adrian's aiming to do here. Yeah, one bounce, just right where the rock is, bouncing off the border. Again, setting himself up for a safe 2.
Okay,
Approval there from Philippe.
go for it.
Vanette next. Looks like the way she's standing might be lining up for a similar kind of shot. Yeah, bouncing off the brick border just to the left of the rock as Vanette's looking at it. Yeah, there's a bounce. Oh, it looks pacey. That's okay.
Ooh.
Another safe 2.
Well done. Se não acaba, tá lá, mas...
Philippe now.
Go.
Different shot here from Philippe.
Go.
Looks good though. Oh, looked like the line was good. Just a little bit soft. Okay, Adrian Amy, the first of our featured group players to be attempting this lane. It looks like it just
It's okay, red line, red line, red line.
jumped straight out of the lane. Oh, he's not happy.
Just here.
Nice encouragement there from Philippe.
So, red line.
Yeah, it's tough. It's really tough, this lane. If you catch the rock,
Nothing.
you get a bit of a funny bounce because you're hitting the ball so hard to go through the bunker. It can, if it catches something, it can fly off. That can easily happen. It's going to be tough for Adrian here. I was going to say, it's going to be tough for him to save it too. He almost did it.
Almost.
Okay, next up, Vanette block to attempt sort of this nightmare hole here. She might be doing something a little bit different here. Doesn't look like she's lining herself up to go through the channel between the rocks and the bricks. Okay, she went through the bunker, but she's on the course. She's happy with that. Can replace her ball then on the lane. Doesn't need to go back to the beginning.
Yep, yep.
Now this should be a shot that you've well practiced, because it's very common here for the ball to skip across the stones and get out the lane. Unfortunately, Vanette wasn't able to save the two here. Okay, Philippe next to attempt. Probably the most difficult lane on the course, certainly the lane where the most can go wrong. Philippe probably doing a sensible thing here, completely taking the bunker out of play. Now he's in a bit of an interesting spot actually. There is a bush coming out onto the course, so because the bush overhangs the boundary of the lane, we count that bush as an obstacle, and players are allowed 30 centimeters relief as it's an obstacle. So you can see Philippe lining it up now. You place your putter down because the bush extends over the boundary of the lane. So you're allowed to place your putter on the furthest point where the bush comes out onto the lane and then
Vanette,
get
is that
30
fine for the bush?
30 centimeters relief. So any foliage, I suppose, overhanging onto the lane, that's considered an obstacle. You get 30 centimeters relief. Again, we're playing by the WMF Moss rules here. Yeah, okay, lovely two there from Philippe, although everyone in our featured group still chasing their first ace.
Get in. Let's go. Yeah!
There we go, we have our first ace in our featured group.
Well done, Adrian.
Adrian doing it on lane 17 there to move back to 6 over.
I said ice on 10 and then I bogeyed it anyway. All right. Let's see 3 of those.
Let's go. Oh, nice try.
Typical style of shot here on lane 17. We'll be going for a backdoor single rebound. There's a curve on the lane that guides the ball from right to left.
Well done, Vanette.
Okay, lovely two there from Vanette, and again, brilliant encouragement, camaraderie there from Adrian. and Philippe now. So he had a string of 4-3s, now he's had a string of 5-2s. He seems to have found his rhythm a little bit. Yeah, up the hill and down for a single rebound. Oh, close. Lovely pace. Really lovely pace. Good example there of the kind of shot needed to get the ace. Didn't quite go in for Philippe.
3 balls. That's all you can do.
So, Adrian Amy will be the first to attempt lane number 18. Look at the green number on Adrian's scorecard and savour it. It's the first ace for our featured group today. Now, two different options here, left or right. Up the hill, up quite a steep hill. The right is safer. Oh, sorry, if you go up the left as Adrian is looking at it, that's safer. You take the bunker out of play a little bit, but less of an ace chance. If you go up the right as Adrian looks at it, you have more of an ace chance because of the slope of the lane, but also more of a chance of the ball landing in that bunker and having to go back to the beginning. 13.3% of players getting an ace here. Okay, up the hill. Ooh, bit risky there. A little bit risky, but that's okay. Oh, just a little bit soft. You don't want that after an ace. Okay, Adrian will finish his round with a drop shot, +7 for the round. Next to Vanette, who's 8 over for the round. As I said, I think she's been playing very, very well. No ace yet from Vanette. Can she change the fortunes here?
Get in.
Some people like it.
Stop. Nice try.
Good
nice
shot
try.
there, yeah, that's what you want. A front door shot. Vanette went for the path down the right, which is the riskier path because you've got the bunker at the back, but very nice pace to that ball, so wasn't in any danger. Great shot there from Vanette. Okay, and Vanette will finish the round with 8 over. Philippe then. Again, 6 over, a bit of a disappointing round for him. I think he'll be disappointed. No aces yet. Oh, close. So as a reminder, we will have 3 rounds today and 3 rounds tomorrow. We're going to leave the stream on now as our featured group make their preparations for round 2. So when they start round 2, we will be back with the commentary and live coverage, but we'll leave the stream on. So it'll be the same stream for round 2 of the Portuguese Open 2023. So I suspect join us in about 40 minutes or so, and our featured group will be starting the second round. We'll see you then.